welcome to the King's Court. I'm your host, King Roberto, and it's great to be with you tonight. We're doing something different tonight, and I will start by saying last week we had 14 downloads of the podcast, which,
Wow.
not bad.
Ah,
Not bad.
wasn't even me.
No, well, that's great to know. Obviously, we got a guest tonight. The Queen has entered the court. Well, she's waving for all 3 YouTube viewers who ever download the YouTube. Actually, I think the most we have is 6. So, you did your hair. Looks great.
Yes, hours of effort.
Yes, the podcast listeners are going to appreciate that for sure.
Yes. They love the makeup too, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
See, there you go.
Yes.
Fits just well.
Yep.
Just well. Not making anything up for this podcast yesterday, I'm sure.
No.
You know, if we could go in our underwear, might, but we'll skip that for tonight.
Yeah, we'll skip that tonight.
Yeah. So last
Changes
week,
the vibe.
yeah, it definitely does. That would be a different kind of podcast, wouldn't it?
Would be a very different podcast.
Yeah, we don't need to go there.
All
Family friendly.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
all
come
right.
on.
All right.
So last week, kind of went over the fun week that was and the canceling the trip and stuff. And looking back, I think we're both pretty happy with that decision.
Absolutely.
And so this last week now was kind of a culmination of that cancellation of the trip. And, you know, we went to the grand opening of the aquatic center, which was the driving force of the cancellation, one of them. And, of course, the other driving force was your knee.
Yes.
Which was very eloquently pointed out at the aquatic center when we gracefully left at about an hour and 15 minutes in. That I conveniently blamed her knee, and Ed informed us, well, between the two of you, you've got 2 good knees now.
Yes.
Which is true because it was my left knee and it's her right knee.
Yes. We have a match set.
We have a matched set of broken knees.
Mm-hmm.
Although mine's probably not as broken as yours right now. So...
Well, mine's just old age and overuse. Yours was an actual injury.
Well, sure, we can go with that.
Okay.
It was an actual injury.
Yes.
Mine was.
Yes.
And mine's on the mend. And you're working on yours.
I'm working on it.
A little bit of PT action going on.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There is a... this is kind of off-the-cuff episode here. And going through kind of... You know, I got my notes in front of me. And she likes to read them and comment on how it doesn't really sound like you at all when it's just my notes. But me and my good buddy ChatGPT, we make good notes together. So, anyways, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Oh, that's great. Did you have a nice day today?
Yeah, it was fine. Busy, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a nurse.
I am.
And a good nurse.
Sure.
From
I like
what
to think
hear.
so.
From what I hear. Probably do a little bit more than you need to, but you're an overachiever.
In some areas.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll give you your kudos on the show here.
I'll take
There
the
you go.
kudos then.
There you
Yes,
go.
I'm amazing.
Yes, that's
Yes.
You are amazing.
Best nurse ever.
Yeah. We've been together now for how many years?
This is 2026. That would be 16 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met in 2010.
Yeah. That's a long time, damn.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta say, you're my longest girlfriend ever, so.
Wow, I'm a girlfriend. Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, where are we at now? Let me do some mental math. Oh, it hurts. The math hurts. I think you're my longest boyfriend.
Yeah, see?
See?
And you said you didn't need the little calculator on the little reel I sent you that said 11 minus 3 is 8. So,
hey, the mental math hurts, but I do it.
yep, you did it. You did it. So, yeah, 16 years.
Yeah,
And we definitely eased into things to start.
to say the least.
We were together a little while, a couple years before we blended. Way back in
Before
2014.
we even introduced.
No, yeah, before we into we definitely took our time.
Yep.
But we finally made it, and the first, I don't know, probably the first couple of years in that house was a little bit of a learning experience.
Absolutely.
Trying to figure each other out and
Each other's children.
each other's children, and kind of who was going to go where and who
Right.
was going to be responsible for what. And it seems to kind of be ever changing with us.
Yeah.
We've settled into our roles most of the time, for the most part, I think.
Yeah. We like to call them blue jobs and pink jobs.
Yep,
It
that's
works
true.
itself out.
Yes, it does. Yep. Dishes are probably the least favorite thing that is a pink job on occasion.
On occasion. That's a joint effort for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one or the others of us.
Yeah. And we pretty much manage the laundry together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's just ours, there's nobody at home anymore.
Yeah.
Which is
Don't
not.
have to fight for the washing machine.
Nope.
Yep, that's definitely been nice.
Mhm.
We have had no kids now for a couple years. Really, I mean,
Bits and bobs.
two of them half time
Come in and out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even half time for the most part.
Not anymore. Mm-mm.
They kind of
It's all locational at this
doing
point.
their own thing.
Yeah.
Yes, they're in school down the hill. Yeah, and have lives down the hill.
Yep.
And that's not too convenient when you live up the hill.
Nope.
So yeah, we're part of what drew me to you was the ability.
Oh, I like this.
Not romantic.
Oh,
This is not romantic.
doggone it.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's not. No, this is not.
I was hoping
but-
for some schmoopy.
Oh God, no. We're way beyond that. This is 16 years. You don't get schmoopy anymore.
Hey, when we were talking, I did ask if we could share a microphone and smooch during this, and I was told no.
Absolutely
You
not.
know,
No.
can't blame a girl for trying.
No, there's no smooching on the King's Court. This is yeah, none of that.
Noted.
None of that.
Noted. I'll try to behave.
Yeah, please.
'Kay.
So yeah, part of what that initial attraction was the ability to kind of duck and weave a little bit and not necessarily stay in your own lane, but not be overly intrusive or demanding of my time and
Okay.
and what I had to offer at that time. So, and that was a lot for me coming from somebody who was very demanding of time and everything. That was definitely something that I appreciated and still do. We
Yeah.
can, even though we do a lot together, we still enjoy our time
Very
apart
much.
and with our friends,
Definitely.
which is, important, I think, and kind of
Yes.
keeping us
We definitely have different hobbies
grounded. Yeah, for sure.
and are very comfortable with each other having different hobbies.
Yeah, and it works for us. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
not to say that any one way is better than
No.
the other, because there's lots of people who want to do things together all the time. Oh, guess what? By the way, found out that Dad listened to all the podcast episodes.
Hi, Dad.
All of them.
All of them.
All
All
of
right.
them, apparently.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Hey.
supporting your kid.
That's right.
Yes.
The court grows, right? The court grows. And yeah.
I definitely have to behave now.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I initially enjoyed a lot.
Well, and I think also coming as a second marriage for the both of us, those sorts of things, I
Mhm.
think held a higher importance
Yeah.
in that we both kind of wanted to do us, but together. And
Yeah.
I think that was an important thing for both of us at that window, that juncture
Yeah,
in our lives for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were definitely looking for a little bit of space,
Yeah.
but not too much space.
Correct.
And, I think we found just the right amount of space.
Seemed
to be
to,
honest
yeah.
with you.
For the most part.
Yeah. So, we do like doing our stuff together, though.
Yes.
It kind of varies what that together stuff is.
Mhm.
Been a little bit more birthday party, Christmas lately. A lot of family stuff.
Yeah. Last few months haven't been much other than
No, lot
hanging around.
of family.
Yeah.
But we got a trip coming up in May that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
For
That'll
sure.
be a together trip, and we got a Camping trip
right
coming up
after that.
in
Yes.
March.
Yes, we do.
We have a March camping trip with little Sammy.
Yeah.
Little Sammy.
Listen, not so little.
No, she's 6 years old now.
I know.
Had a birthday
Wild.
this weekend.
Wild.
Yeah, imagine 2020 was 6 years ago, and we were staring down COVID and had no idea that it was
Well,
coming.
yeah, when she was born, we were barely getting into the beginnings of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that was, yeah.
We didn't have to wear the mask in the
No,
hospital.
we did not.
We went right into the delivery room.
We
and
sure did.
That was fun.
That was awesome.
I mean,
I loved being there for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely a pretty cool day.
Yeah.
First grandbaby.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, kind of. I mean, we got a couple by marriage, which
Well, yeah.
who we adore.
First
Lewis and Charlie, mwah, mwah, love you. But
yes.
first birth of a
First
grandbaby. Yes.
born grandbaby. There
Correct.
you go. Yep. So yeah, that was a pretty fun time when Sammy was born there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Amazingness.
But yeah, we tend to we've experienced quite a bit together, and I think we're a pretty good team, to be honest with you.
You know, speaking of in the beginning, one of the things I think that drew me to you the most was the ability to actually communicate effectively and thoroughly, I guess would be the word to say. There are times where we probably talk one thing up one side, down the other, and around again. But typically it's a situation that needs that. And that ability for me was so refreshing and probably part of the reason I kept you around in the beginning.
Oh,
I wasn't looking for anything serious in the beginning time.
I know. No, but a good communicator was high on the list.
It was high on the list, and you fit that
Yes,
beautifully. And it's actually probably the only reason we've survived all these years.
Yes, my communication skills.
Our top drawer.
That's actually how I train ChatGPT to communicate back with me. Is I communicate very well with ChatGPT when we
I'm
communicate.
aware.
So.
Are we ready to share my joke about you and your ChatGPT?
No.
All right.
No. Family
right.
show. Family show. But yeah, over all of that I think that ability to communicate is both ways, but it helps us kind of build a lot of trust with one another.
Yes.
That if something comes up, we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
And I remember talking, one of the last season episodes, this was one of the topics is if something comes up, I could always talk to you about it. And we'd talk it one side, down the other. And we'd kind of work it through, and it doesn't necessarily always get resolved, but it gets discussed.
But I think the other piece of that is one of the things we realized early-ish, and probably not as early as we should have, was that we process those situations a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm let's talk about it, fix it now. And he's I need to think about it, percolate, process for a few days sometimes, which thankfully we've figured out and have been able to work through, but definitely causes some anxiety on my end sometimes when we're in that window because I just want to get it dealt with, whereas you need some time to process and analyze, which it pretty much, I think, describes about the way you think about most things. But realizing that and making that declaration out loud to each other and having that conversation, I think made a big difference in how we worked through some of those hard things. And neither of us panicked in those situations.
Right. And I think that's, kind of you make all those deposits into the partnership bank, the relationship bank, right? And if I'm tired, I've learned to say, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I'll think you're mad at me.
And I'm not mad. And I'm not mad.
Are you sure?
But no, I'm not mad. But sometimes I'm tired. But I do show up tired.
You're not?
But
yes, you do.
If I'm tired, I'll tell you I'm tired. And there are lots of times too that we sacrifice, what we want to do for one another.
Yeah.
And try to, when one or the other needs some support,
mm-hmm.
or a little pick me up or something, and we have something planned with friends, there's usually not a lot of hesitation to cancel the plans with the friends if the other person is needing that attention or communication or
even
whatever.
the downtime.
Or the
depending
downtime.
on the situation, yeah.
Yep. But we're pretty consistent, I think, with how we manage our relationship at this point. I mean, we're 16 years in. We should have figured something out by now.
At least a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 years together, but we got married in 18. So
yes.
this will be the 6th year married.
8, baby.
18.
It's
to 26?
2026.
Oh, dang, it's
18. Yeah.
26.
Maybe
That's
you
right.
need the
Wow.
calculator.
Yeah, I probably do need the calculator. Dang it. Dang it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
this
I'm
will
so
be a-
cheap on some of these jobs I'm bidding at
Oh,
work. I'm
yeah,
telling you.
yeah.
So
No,
forget
this is
to
gonna
add the
be.
zero.
This is gonna be our 8th anniversary.
Eight. What is the 8th anniversary? I gotta
I don't
look
know. I
that
gotta look
up.
it up. It was 7 was copper.
Yeah, we did all right on copper.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
did.
I
Yeah,
think we did that one pretty good. Don't ask
not
me what.
super big on anniversary gifts typically,
No.
though. It's minor, teeny things.
So are we doing anything for Valentine's Day then?
We haven't had that conversation yet. I was thinking about that today. Actually, I'm like, oh, we should probably have
My
that
brother
talk.
wants to go goose hunting on that day, so
That's fine.
I might go hunting.
That'd be
that
great.
morning.
I think you should do that.
We'll see.
Okay. See, separate hobbies.
Yeah, there
He
you go.
gets up early and goes and hangs out in the cold and hunts, and I sleep in.
That's
It's a
right.
beautiful thing.
That's right. It's a good time. It is a good time.
No desire to go with him.
No.
Not even a tiny bit. No, sir. I love you. No, thank you.
Yeah. So, how do you think the knee injury has kind of affected our lives? Mine or yours? You pick which one you want to talk about.
You sure you want to do this?
Sure.
All right. It has been a journey, to say the least.
Which one are you talking about? Just so I'm
In
clear.
general.
Oh.
In general, the injury, as in the big air quotes, the all capitals, has been a
So
journey.
this is my injury we're talking about.
Of
So
course. What are we?
No, I'm good.
I
with
haven't
that.
had an injury.
What do you mean? You
Oh,
haven't
this
had-
is. We're not talking. If, you
Okay.
don't want me to go all. Yeah, no. We're
Okay.
talking about your injury.
My injury?
Your
Okay.
injury. I thought that's what the intent was.
Oh no, that's fine.
No.
We can pick. No, don't look at my cheat sheet.
The injury in all caps, which would be his injury. There was in retrospect, of course, hindsight is always 2020, but I think there's a bit of it that was a moment of mortality, I guess, to say that. I don't mean it, and that it's just you've not ever been hurt like that.
Well, wait a minute.
Let me finish my
Because
thought.
I'm still alive, and I'm not saying that I'm
understand
not
that, and
immortal,
I'm
but
not
I'm not saying that I am either. So
I'm saying that it was impactful for me in a sense of, okay, he's not invincible entirely.
not entirely.
Right. But you are a very capable, functional, solid, I love me, solid, responsible men. You know this. That's my weakness.
yeah.
I like safe, I like solid, I like responsible. It's very sexy. But having to call 911 for you was scary. That was a moment that was impactful for me.
We did have a discussion about that before you made the call, though.
Yeah, we sure did. We also had discussions
just saying.
while I was making the call.
Yeah. Get me the right shirt next time.
That wasn't even the main issue. The
Okay.
shirt wasn't the issue.
I'm
Do you want me?
just-
Because the story's funny. I'll tell the story.
No, we've
Are you
already
sure?
gone over it.
No, but they
already.
got your version, not the real version. One of
But-
the things I did want to say is, if you ever want the real version of any of his stories, ask for me to come on because he doesn't
to
share
do
all
that,
the details.
Yeah, but to do that, you need to send an email to the real King Roberto at gmail.com.
Apparently, you have to send an email.
Or you got to send a DM or a message on X, Twitter, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That's how
then-
you get a hold of her. You
Yeah,
got to go
yeah,
through me. I'm
yeah.
the gatekeeper. So.
Sure. So on that, besides that part of it,
We did have to cancel a boating trip.
we had to cancel a trip to Yosemite.
That
We
too.
were planning to go to Yosemite that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And a boat day and all of our summer plans.
Well, it was kind of the end of summer anyway.
It
so
was.
It was good timing.
It was. Put the boat away a lot earlier than we'd intended to.
Oh, well, yep. It's still got the green tag on it, so we can still launch it in Folsom.
Beautiful. So secondary to that, I think another moment, I am a nurse by trade. It's a job that was a midlife career change for me. I absolutely adore what I do. And there are times in my life where I find it difficult to take off the nurse hat. I find that to be an issue sometimes with my friends, definitely sometimes with my family. And in this particular situation, you can understand it was very difficult to take the nurse hat off with this one. Now,
That means something important is coming.
not the easiest patient, this
I'm a
king
great
here.
patient.
I
I tell you why I'm a great patient, because if I'm your patient, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do it. I got it. Just relax. I got this.
So this man tells we're about a week, maybe a week and a half in after surgery, mind you. This is not, I looked it up. This surgery was not minor. He had an 8 to 10 inch incision, major surgery. Look up quadricep tendon repair surgery. It's gross. But anyway,
That's awesome.
well,
I've actually never looked it up.
Oh, it's
I'm not
extensive.
interested in what that thing looks like.
No,
in
it's
there.
an extensive procedure. So
Yeah.
anyhow, I was fussing.
The worst thing about me on that surgery, I will say, not to interrupt, sorry,
Uh-huh.
but the worst thing for me about that entire surgery was they made me get in there naked,
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They always do.
buck naked underneath that thing.
Yes, they
There's
do.
no clothes.
No.
There's no shame. They put you out on that surgery table and you don't know what happens in there. I'm just saying. That was terrifying.
I'm assuming they're professionals, and if not, the video should turn up on the internet at some point.
That's what I want to get on the internet. Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Hey. So about a week and a half in, I'm fussing, and I'll admit I'm fussing because this is my husband, and he is had major surgery, and he hurts, and et cetera, and I'm trying to assist.
And all I was trying to do is start a podcast.
I'm trying to assist him in wrapping the ace bandage around his leg.
This is your favorite story about
It is my
this
favorite
is your
story
favorite
because
story about
it was a moment. It was a significant moment, and I am going somewhere if you would let me finish. Okay. And I was
Peanut gallery over
informed
here. Peanut gallery.
in no uncertain terms that I wasn't doing it right, which from somebody who's been trained to do this
To wrap
for a
an ace
living.
bandage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody who has taught in a nursing program.
To wrap an ace bandage.
In addition to many other things. But yes,
Yep.
I have taught this. I have done this. I do this. I get paid to do this.
Yep.
He grabbed it out of my hand and said, "You're not doing it right."
That's true.
And proceeded to wrap it himself.
Right.
And
I fixed it.
took a few steps back. And at that moment, in all honesty, I kind of let go of a lot of it because, and to the degree, and then when I got the photo of the ladder on the bed of the truck underneath the eave of the house, and I didn't, he didn't even send it to me. He puts it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. When he
clickbait.
called the physical therapist and begged him to go snowmobiling,
No.
I didn't share an opinion because you
should
know
you.
what? If he wants to break it again, it's his business.
That's true. But I'm not going to break it again. Made of steel, baby. Made of steel.
All right.
So, but yeah, so we're still kind of learning about one another, I'd
Well,
say.
and I mean, to be honest, given that we aren't, at least I'm not getting any younger, this one apparently thinks he is, we are going to have probably more,
Whoa.
babe, we aren't getting younger.
And
as we get older, things might happen.
yeah, but
And we'll have more experience learning those lessons.
so wiser.
Sure.
Wiser.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not younger, but wiser.
Okay.
Yeah. Learning how to use things a little bit better. So this old
Like
noggin
ace
noggin up here. Yep. The noggin's getting used better. But yeah. Learning where patience is required maybe.
Yes, for sure.
And I'll tell you, I'm running out of patience with the horse right now though.
Aw, poor Hugo.
Poor Hugo. Yeah. He is on my last nerve right about now. But yeah. I don't communicate very well to horses. So
And this goes back to that division of jobs thing. The horses, blue job.
yeah.
I made it very clear when the horses came around that my some knowledge of horses is a solid 0.
Stuart's solid. Stuart gets it. And you know what it reminds me of? I think Stuart has a little bit more of his mother's side in him, and Hugo is all his dad. No, Hugo is all. No, he's call me Mitch, and he's all boy. He's all boy, and he's just with you see how Robbie is with.
Well, Robbie is Eric. We've had this conversation.
Yeah, but you see how he is just into everything, and that's Hugo. And you remember when the girls were not into everything at that age?
I wasn't with your girls at
Stuart.
that window.
Well, Jamie.
Unfortunate truth. Yes, Jamie.
Was not into everything at that age. So,
Well,
it
she
is
was
like,
pretty busy.
I swear that that boy is just the, I don't know. There's a little bit of, mischief in that horse, that's for sure. But yeah, our communication, I think, has evolved over the time too. We definitely got better at that.
Yes, I agree.
What started up because I originally and still am a little bit of a bottler, where I just bottle up and let it build and simmer and stew, and then it blows my top. But not so much anymore. I tend to say when something's on my mind, just get it out there and whatever.
And we work
Good,
at
bad,
that.
or indifferent.
Even if we're processing something, we say, I am okay, but I'm processing something. I'll talk when I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't hang by my toenails for 3 days.
Which is, a lot of what I enjoy and appreciate about our relationship is that it's always growing. It seems
Yes.
like it's never, we're not stuck in 16 years ago. For the most part, there's still, you still bounce back there once in a while and say, remember when this, or remember when that.
Premenopause.
Yeah. But it's an evolving relationship, and we're getting older together, which is part of what we look forward to and we enjoy about everything is getting older together. And that's part of the fun of being with somebody that you love, right?
Absolutely.
So we're getting down to the royal decree part of the show, and I had a thought today, and it made me laugh. Because, when I was going over how I was going to introduce you, and at one point I was thinking I was going to do the Sammy Kershaw song. This is the queen of my double wide trailer, and I thought, nope, can't do that because we're not really in a double wide trailer. And then my brain goes down this rabbit hole.
We were briefly.
Yeah, we were, but that was a single wide trailer.
Okay.
So
with 3 children in it.
Yeah, with 3 kids in it for a little bit. And then my brain says, well, this is not really a double wide trailer. It's more like it's a castle because it's the King's Court, but then it's not the castle. But then I started thinking, if I ever had to build another house again, I might build a castle. Because how awesome would that be? Because I'm a sucker for medieval times and, watching those medieval movies, The First Night and all that stuff.
To park your tank and your helicopter?
Yes, but how bad to the bone would it be to be in a castle?
You send me the links of various castles periodically.
Just drive up. I don't know that I could put a castle on 6 acres. I might need 10 or so. But
I'm not moving.
Well, you might though if I can make this castle thing work out. Because could you imagine just driving up to the house and there's a drawbridge with a moat around it? Somebody rings your doorbell and the drawbridge is like as it opens up for the visitors to come in. That might just be, pretty bad to the bone. If I could pull that off, that'd be fun. I think that would be a really good time.
Okay.
Well, and we joke about the end of the world coming. Civil War might be
build
here.
Our bunker.
We don't need a bunker then, baby. We got the tank, we got the castle, we got the
need a
drawbridge,
castle.
we got the moat with the alligators in it.
With an underground bunker. Yeah.
Oh, you don't need underground bunker. They didn't have underground bunkers in those castles back then.
Yes, but they didn't have nuclear war then either.
Build the right castle. I gotta say, I'd probably get different plumbers in that castle. But anyways, on to the royal decree here. A strong partnership isn't built on grand gestures. It's built on showing up, especially when it's inconvenient. What do you think?
I like it. It's true.
Applies.
Yes.
Fits. When it's inconvenient to be there for your partner, you still got to be there. And that's, putting your partner first.
Yeah. Well, it's the relationship first.
Yeah.
I think is a better way to phrase that.
Well, sure.
Because
that's probably.
It's not, there's a degree of self-care / self improvement involvement that one uses in those decision makings. Neither of us, I think, only put the other person ahead of ourselves all the time. I think it's putting the relationship first at all times.
Right.
To make sure that we're in a forward movement and not a backwards movement trajectory.
Yeah. That's actually one of my other favorite sayings is the keep moving forward from Meet the Robinsons movie. The Disney movie. It's one of my keep moving forward from Walt Disney. But yeah, that'll be.
If
maybe
you don't,
we'll do
you're
that.
going backwards.
Well,
so
that might be a royal decree for another day.
Okay.
But this one is a strong partnership isn't built on grand gestures. It's built on showing up, especially when it's inconvenient. So hopefully that resonates with whoever's listening to this or strikes a nerve. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for coming on with me.
Absolutely.
You've either set the bar ridiculously high or you scared everybody off.
I probably scared everyone off.
So,
But I promise I'm funny.
you are funny.
I am funny.
And not
I
just
think I'm
because-
hilarious.
Yeah, it's not just your looks either.
Nope.
No. And with that, we are going to end this episode and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.